Hello there and welcome to my channel. My name is Linda and the channel is called Linda T70. It's good to have your company today if you're a regular viewer or a subscriber. Thank you so much for viewing, subscribing and commenting as well. I'm really enjoying reading your comments. If anybody else that's just happened on me by chance would like to subscribe, that would be wonderful. But we shall now get on with today's video. It is a new look haul. It's very small, just a few items. I did try them all on before I did the video, and I think they all fit apart from, which I was quite disappointed about. I ordered some faux leather leggings because somebody suggested that I should try them, and I thought, the idea of women, whether they're young or old, wearing leather kind of, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. But of course these are faux leather for a start, and they kind of changed. They've morphed to be quite, I think, nice looking garments. They're not shiny squeaky leather like they used to be. So this is the pair that I bought. As I say, they're from New Look. They are called Emilee, size 20 regular leg. I've got, although I'm tall, I'm 5'7". I've got, I haven't got long legs, I've got a long body instead. And they have, they're called Jeggings. They have stretch, quite a bit of, well, they do stretch, they do give. The reason I'm not keeping them is because frankly they don't fit me properly. I pulled them on, and I would say here that generally speaking a size 20 is fine for me, bottom and top. I don't usually have to upsize or downsize sadly very much, and I can only describe it as when you open a can of cola and you pour it in a glass quickly and it all fizzes up and all comes out the top and froths over the top. Well, that's what I look like in these. I managed to get them up. I didn't even try to sit down in them, but then the old muffin top thing didn't look good, and I thought, well, you know, you're not going to feel comfortable sitting around with all your belly hanging over the top, are you? So I'm toying with the idea of getting a bigger pair or just shopping somewhere else where, you know, the size might be a bit more favourable. I don't know, but I do like them. So they're called Emilee. They're faux leather jeggings. All this at the front is just decoration. You know, the pockets and obviously the zip don't work because they're jeggings. The back, you've got two pockets, and they are pockets, and just sort of tapered jegging legs. They're a dull leather. They're not shiny, so they do look nice. So I'm not going to try them on because it'll take me half an hour to get them off again, probably. So I'll leave it at that with those. I've just got ordinary jean jeggings on at the moment, so the tops I try on. Just use your imagination a bit, if you will. And I'll get on with the first item. So back in a sec. Okay, so the first item is a shirt. It's a black satin shirt. We've got, there we go, the focus all right. We've got sequined cuffs. We've got a sequined, I hope you can see that, a sequined collar. The placket at the front is, yeah, just a regular button thing, you know, going on, no cover. Let me turn you down a bit. Right. The length is pretty good. You can probably see a bit easier with these jeggings on where it comes to on me. As I say, I've got a long body. Comes to just below what I like to call the married quarters all round, so that's quite good. Like as I say, a satin type fabric. The price of this one is £22.99 and it's a sequin collar shirt, £22.99. Okay, so I don't know what you think of that. I think it fits okay. I don't think it sets the world on fire, but it's quite a nice little, if you're going somewhere at Christmas or any other time where you want something that's a little bit, just got a little bit of glitz to it. I think it's something you'd wear, you know, for any occasion all year round. And or obviously you could probably team it with a skirt. Probably if you've got the right sort of skirt, that would look nice as well. So, okay, so let me try the next thing on, and I'll be interested to see what you think of this one. Right, the next item is this shirt. Maybe I should just say, if I'm looking at the camera a bit odd, it's because my glasses are actually varifocals, and if I look at you kind of more straight, it's all fuzzy, and so I kind of have to do this to look out of the closer vision bit at the bottom. So if you can see up my nose, apologies. Right, this shirt, it is described as a curves black abstract print. It's £19.99, again a size 20. Collar, covered placket, long sleeves, red, black and white design, which I rather like. Nice and long, much the same fit as the black one with the sequined collar. Covers this area and covers your bottom. I bought a pair of shoes from New Look, which I don't usually buy shoes from there, but I filtered using the wide filter, wide fit. I think I've said before, my feet aren't massively wide. They're usually and if D is standard, I think they're an E. But this is just described as wide fit. They're really nice suedette with a metal bar, a gold metal bar going across. I like shoes like this. Flat. It says inside, softer lining for added comfort. And what else? They're vegan, should you want to eat them. Yeah, that's it really. I can't keep them though, because I bought, stupidly, because they're a wider fit, I should have bought a UK size 7, but I bought a UK size 8, so they're a bit big. It's nice to have something big, isn't it, when you're bigger, even if it is just shoes. So that's what they look like close up. I'll put them on when I step back again, so you can hopefully get the idea of what they look like. And I think actually wearing these jeggings with this top is probably a bit helpful, because you can see a bit easier where it comes down to, rather than wearing something black on the bottom. The shoes are joined, so I don't know. I think I have to probably go and stand in the next street for you to be able to see them properly. Hopefully you can see them a bit, but they are very comfy. They're just they're going to slip off of my heels, so they're not really any good for me. Right, well, let's move on to the next item. Okay, now the next item is this jacket. It is described as a cream faux fur toggle coat, and it's £59.99. I'm going to try it on. I've just kept this shirt underneath that I had on just now, but if you remember, or if you saw my last video when I went to Primark and I bought a couple of pairs of shoes, which I was quite pleased with. As I said before, I don't normally buy anything in there. I'm going to try them on with these, the kind of Lurex look flat shoes. I bet you're all thinking she just buys the same shoes over and over again, and you're probably right. I think we sort of do that, don't we? I mean, a lot of the time I wear trainers, and I've got various boots that I wear now the winter's coming, but yeah, the other shoes, I just don't really own a pair of heels now. Everything's sort of granny safe. There we go, so there's those. Right, let's just put those on. Now, this jacket, I really love the look of it, but I just don't know if it's the right thing to buy because it's not practical in any way. It's got 3 kind of toggles. Let me just, don't know if this is any better. It's a size 20, so it's $59.99. So it's got a lovely furry collar. If I hold this up, maybe you can kind of see the little teddy bear stuff really. It's got sort of leatherette around the edges, and the toggles are where are we? God, little round leather with the same sort of piping around the edge, brown leatherette. You get the idea probably. So if I step back, it's just below it comes to the top of the legs. Now I don't know whether this is too boxy, not flattering. I love the idea of it and I'd like to keep it, but I'm not going to keep it unless I'm really happy with it, because it's something that I wouldn't be wearing on a day-to-day basis. So right, so long sleeves are a good length for me, and you know, I've got kind of Neanderthal arms, so that's good. It fits nicely. It's got 2 pockets. I'll show you the back. Nice and long. You can get a jumper, not too thick a jumper probably, but get a jumper underneath. And if you can see these shoes, I mean obviously they're not the right shoes particularly to wear with this top, with this jacket, but and show you what it looks like undone. Okay. Yeah, I just think it's just nice and comfy, cosy, but as I say, if I'm not 100% sure, I won't keep it. Just take those shoes off. Yeah, doing the again. Nice collar to put up for the winter. So yeah, I really like that, but let me know what you think. And I will go on. I think it's just one more thing to show you. Right, this is the last item, and this is a dress, and it is called Curves Red Floral Chiffon. It's $29.99. We have long sleeves, chiffon sleeves. We have I hope this all shows up okay, a V-neck with buttons that go all the way down the front. They're same fabric buttons. We've got a seam here to here. Sorry, fiddling about with this camera. This is a size 20. I think it's quite good here. It does, I mean, haven't really got, I say I've got no waist. We've all got a waist, haven't we? But mine isn't particularly wonderful. But it does seem to taper in a bit there, so it's quite nice. We go down to an opening here. It's a midi dress, so it sort of comes mid-shin on me with my lovely lily white legs at the bottom. I've put I don't know if you can see them, I will show you again close up. I've put them on with the other Primark pair of shoes I bought, which I'm quite thrilled about. I mean, I know there's big things going on in the world, but to be thrilled by a pair of shoes is quite something for me. These ones with again, similar sort of thing to what I've been going for, with a, oh god, diamante knot design, pointed toe, sling back, and they are pretty comfortable actually. I'm really pleased with them. So that's what I had on with this. I will give you a better view. Let me just take this other shoe off. I'll give you another better view of the dress. Okay, so as you can see, the design, lined side view, not clingy at all, as I say, size 20, back view, and as I say, buttons all the way down to the split here. I think just a nice dress for going out for lunch, you know, at the weekend or something, Sunday lunch, anything really. I mean, it's got a little bit of partiness, I suppose, with the see-through sleeves, but I think it's I really like this. I really appreciate comments. It's really, I can't tell you, unless you do YouTube yourselves, I know that comments are a bit of a minefield, aren't they, because you can get as many not very pleasant ones as pleasant if people just feel like doing that. But I would say on the whole, I've had such nice comments and people telling me how they think, you know, giving me ideas of how I should wear things differently, because you kind of get stuck in a bit of a rut, don't you, with your clothes. And I don't have a social life where I'm, you know, out all the time. I'm fairly home based because I'm retired and I have my dogs I have to look after at home. I also do sort of looking after grandchildren and school runs and things, so I'm not living a life of you know, my god, I need a new frock for this or a new frock for that. And I think this is why you go a little bit bonkers at Christmas, don't you? If you think you're going 1 or 2 different places, you think, oh, now's the time to go and buy something. But as I said before, I think in another video, you don't really see yourself as other people see you. And of course, everyone's going to have their own opinion of whether one person looks great or terrible in the same thing. But it's just nice to get a sort of a little bit of reassurance from people, because, well, I suppose we all like that, don't we? Anyway, I'm going on a bit about that. So this is the last item. Thank you so much for looking at the video today. My daughter tends to do all the editing for my videos. I mean, I just don't, it's not really my thing. I just stand here and talk to the camera. So I will ask her, she's been great, and I shall ask her to list the items individually for anyone who might be interested. My next video, I keep saying I'm going to do a Christmas decoration one, and I might do a crafting one in between. I'm not really sure about that. I was thinking of doing one with one of my granddaughters, because she is quite like, she's crafty, but of course, you know what children are like. It's like when you're on the phone to somebody and you say to your child, "Oh, say hello to," and then they just and Zoom things as well, they just look at you like they've never seen you before. So I don't know how well that'll work. So I might do it or I might not. But anyway, there we go. I shall stop rattling on now, and I shall very much look forward to receiving any comments. Very much look forward to, you know, just there's some people that have messaged me several times, and that's really nice. And if you would like to subscribe or do a, what do you call it, a thumbs up or whatever it is, that would be great. And I look forward to seeing you again, and thank you so much for your time today. So take care. Bye bye.